Good morning all. It's Friday morning, getting towards the end of another week now. You see I've got Tony behind me, just mowing grass, grouping the grass together for Will to pick up in the forager. At the moment Will's one field over, just picking up the field that Tony's already cut this morning. Yeah, pretty busy day today, obviously picking up the grass now. Sprayers back up and going, so we are off spraying beet this morning, and then we'll crack on and start our winter wheats this afternoon. We should be back out in the George moat working down gravel Swedes as well. Just waiting on the go ahead for that. And yeah, a few other bits and bobs going on, so hopefully it'll be an interesting one for you all. For now, we'll watch Tony for a bit, and then we'll get the drone up and watch Will. So first job was to get the drone up in the air and fly across the field that I was parked in, just so I could make sure that I managed to record Will in this field. You can see here he's starting off filling up 1/250 of a Roland. That's Andrew driving that one. Flynn was there in the gateway recording for his TikTok. He loves it. I'm not sure what his TikTok username is, so I can't even give him a shout out, but if you do find him on there, he's Flynn Weeks. So I'll give you a view from above here, just to give you a rough idea of how big this field is. Again, we're at 8 acres a day, so between the two fields, it's around 8 acres, which should see us through the weekend, and then we'll cut again on Monday morning, following that same rotation of grass acres that we have going into the AD plant. So all the grass has the same number of days to kind of regrow before being cut again. So I'll pan around now. Flynn's come into the field now, and as I drop the drone down, go back across the field that Tony's then about to start mowing. You can see the AD plant there to the right. And then we catch up with Tony as he comes in here with the triple mowers. And he'll start this field off for Will to move into once he's picked up the field next door. So these mowers we're using, Pottinger butterfly mowers on the back with a front mower, grouping that grass together. You can see there, Tony can quickly cut down a field of grass, getting it ready to be picked up. I was flying backwards here and then quickly realised I didn't know what was behind me, so I turned around just in case I managed to hit something. Once bitten, twice shy with the drone flying for me. So you can see in the background there as we head over, Will's on the next outside round of that field. Flynn's out again, grabbing another video. Just turned to say hello, but he ignored me. And yeah, just as we get round here, and Will starts off this row, the forager actually did pick up a bit of metal just as my video stops. Or not pick up metal, the metal detector picked it up, so it stopped going, but we haven't got that on video. So Tony quickly mowed this through the 8 acres that he's got to do. He's cut one field this morning, then he's got this little field to cut as well. So yeah, as you've seen before, got the triple mowers on, then we group it so there's no need for the rake. Just before I do get the drone up in the air, hope everyone enjoys Royal Cornwall show this weekend. Won't be heading down there myself. I think William might be, possibly tomorrow, but hopefully next week we'll be up to cereals. So we will get one show in during the show season at least. Yeah, gonna head up to cereals. It'd be interesting to have obviously have a look around any new machinery, etc., but also have a proper in-depth look at what's out there on the sprayer market. So Will's now on to that second field that Tony was just mowing. Got Andrew next to him in a 250. So Andrew obviously usually drives his 370, but Will Hammond has actually gone down to Royal Cornwall, so he's jumped in his 250 just to come up here and pick up a couple of trailers of grass. As a surprise to absolutely effing no one, the sprayer made it 2 miles down the road and the same fault popped up again. So waiting to see what to do about that. Hopefully have a resolution soon so that we're not down for another week, but we'll see. So we're obviously finished with the maize drills for now. So Will's just blowing off the dust of the season with an airline at the moment. Get all the dust off before we then pressure wash it. Try and keep everything as clean as possible while it's not in use. Obviously during the season when you're double busy, you can't always keep everything that clean, but while it gets put away for the winter, blow it off, clean it off and tuck her up to sleep. Tells you how dry some of the ground was when we put the maize in. And you've got to blow the dust off before you can wash the dirt off. Gonna have to give that tractor a clean as well after this. I've been in the office for a couple hours. It's about 2 o'clock now. The sprayer is actually spraying. It's in its first field of the day, first field of the week. Come 2 o'clock Friday afternoon. Yeah, it's got beyond the point where you can be happy about it actually going when it's taken 4.5 days to get there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes now for the rest of the day. Yeah, hopefully we can crack on and next week won't have any issues, and that's the end of our problems. But we've been told that already this week, so we'll see. Yeah, I'll keep you all updated on that. We've had a Spalding's delivery. I believe some plough parts that Andrew's ordered. And we see here that Tony has finished the slats. So another couple quiet days and we should have the dung spreader back up and going, hopefully. Get them connected to the chains. Rerun the chains and on the floor of the dung spreader, and we'll be good to go with that again for next year's dung spreading. So with all the sprayer issues we've had, obviously, we are a bit behind the 8 ball. But the start of next week, we look like we've got 3 decent days. So to maximise time, we'll have the Bowser out with us. At the moment, there's still a bit of liquid fert in there. So just gonna empty the liquid fert out into one of the towers, and then we'll get her filled with water so that we can transport the sprays around, and on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday crack on and get as much spraying done as possible. So there we are, we'll call it a day and a week there. Well, I'll call it a week there. Looking after my little boy tomorrow, so I won't be in. Some of the chaps maybe. But in the quiet periods, it's nice to be able to have the Saturdays as a weekend rather than a working day. We filled up the Bowser with water. We've got that one good to go for Monday. I've just filled up the boot of my car with some sprays just to take them down to a block that we're spraying. Lock them away. Just trying to save as much time as possible next week, really, so that we can crack on, get all of our wheat sprayed before cereals on Thursday. For those of you that are going to cereals, we'll see you there. But yeah, that's this week, done and dusted. Been a bit of a mixed week. It's been quiet, obviously, but still quite a bit done. So yeah, next week will be a busy one, I imagine. Trying to get as much done as possible. Just got off the phone. We've got some drilling to do on Monday. Yeah, along with obviously grass spraying, more groundwork. So yeah, it'll be a full-on week. So hopefully see you there. Cheers.